This community in Cochise County is what I call home. Obviously, for my title, I do an economic development, and my passion is rural America, rural Arizona, therefore rural Cochise County. So within the community, what my job is to support economic development. So that's through numerous ways of business creation, business retention, and expansion and attraction. So in order to do that, of course, we have to have a healthy community in order to attract any. There's a movement of anti-growth in the community, and what I tell people is that's fine if we want to stay small, but you still need to stay sustainable. And in order to stay sustainable, you still have to have businesses and economic growth that has to happen to support that sustainability. Unfortunately, we all tend to operate inside a silo, so you don't see what's happening outside your area and outside your silo until you start to go do some sort of attraction, right? And then when you do that, then you start hearing things about we don't have enough water in the area, we need to preserve our lands more, we don't want any more growth, and that sort of thing. And there's a way to tell that story without it being so negative and harsh and hampering, again, the economic development of our area. When you hear those things such as we need to preserve our lands down here, then people think, oh, that's an anti-growth community. We can't go down there. There's not enough water. The land will run into constraints for developers, right? Much as we're facing already in our region. And then no one else wants to come. Then people don't want to come down here to live and to start businesses. So it really does affect us. I think a lot of it is just telling our story correctly. You've spent some time now here in Cochise County. You see how beautiful it is. Everyone wants to live here once you're here, but when you just hear the rhetoric and you haven't been here, it's really hard for me to try to tell you a different story and sell the area without me being able to get you here first. Let's stop distorting the story and let's tell it for how it really is. And let's really promote what we have in our region. There's history in Cochise County. And if we start focusing on the real stories and the true stories and the good stuff, that would help just immensely. When you pick up the paper and you see the headlines, it's always something negative in Cochise County. There's another lawsuit that's happened, there's another permit that's been denied, so it affects not only the developers, but we have lots of mines around here that are trying to get started as well, and they can't, again, because of the permitting problem. And a lot of that just comes back to the environmentalists trying to stop that. And if you come here and you see we are very good stewards of our community and of our land. That's why we live here, because we do love our natural lands and we love the wildlife and we love everything else, but we also realize that we have to have economic development growth. It's imperative. We've done lots of things within our community to preserve our lands, but when we have one side that's constantly attacking the other, it doesn't leave any room for negotiation and it doesn't leave any room for us to do anything smartly.